Hello there, what are you expecting today? Because whatever you expect, that's exactly what you're going to receive. Let's say that you don't know if you would like to have a yacht or not. Let's say that you don't know if you want to live by the beach or in the mountains. You can always manifest what it's like to be there. Here's what I'm saying. Last year, I told myself, okay, I asked myself, would I like to live in the mountains or would I like to live in a high rise in the middle of the town? Now, somehow the deeper me said, well, I want to be secluded. I want to have a place where I can coach and write my books and work my purpose. And the mountain sounds better. But yeah, I remember my friend that lives in a high rise, and I remember looking out through the windows and I saw the balcony in the front, and when I said that, I began to put myself there rather than putting myself in the mountains. Now realizing 3 weeks later, I looked at my business and I had to make a decision. In fact, what I've decided was, I said, you know, I need to take some time away. I'm going to leave the house. I'm going to rent a place somewhere where I could just be and do my work. I come across Airbnb, and the third listing on there was an apartment. And I said, this looks great. When I got in that apartment, that very first night, as I was laying in bed, I asked myself, when did I put myself here? Oh, and then I went back as 3 weeks. I began to connect the dots backwards, and I said, oh my God, it was when I had that inner conversation with myself. But it was the image that manifested itself. You see, I was in front of a big window. I think it was 17th floor. And in front of the big glass window, it was the balcony. And I said, oh my God, it was what I saw 3 weeks ago. I'm not here because I needed to work. I could have worked from home. It was a decision it was what I thought, it was what in the moment looked like I made a decision that was just, well, you know, I just want to work outside of the house. What it looked like a random decision is what was the cause that put me in front of a window. And why? Here's the thing. The difference is that I did not decide, I did not think, oh yeah, work in a different place. So I did not see an image of me working in another place. I saw an image of me of being in front of a balcony. And that image had to manifest. Now, if I was going to say, oh yeah, I see myself working over here and over there, then that image would have come to reality. Images come to reality. Now, we get what it is. Okay, you don't get what it is you want, you get what it is you are. And you are an image maker. You are that image. The higher quality an image you can create, the higher quality of life you can create, you can have. I talk about it in my first module, identity. Your identity is nothing but the quality of thoughts that turn into ideas, that turn into quality images. The higher quality thoughts create quality ideas and quality images. So the quality of your life is the quality of the image, but it starts with the first thought. So abundance, now you begin to elaborate. Well, what does it look like? That's why when we manifest, we say, well, I want a car. But what type of a car? Because you're manifesting the image of you with that car. You're manifesting the image. You're not manifesting just a car. So you have to be clear and specific. So if you don't know what it is you want, what I'm saying is, if you don't know if you want to live in the mountains or here, if you want to have a yacht or a boat, what you focus on and what your mind creates, you're going to experience. So if you have this thing where you say, well, but I don't know what it's like to be on a yacht. I don't know either. What stands in the way between you and now and you being on a yacht? An image. Or I would say what stands in the way is the lack of the image. You've got to create the image. How is that going to come about? I have no idea. I'm telling you, I have no idea. You can have a client calling you and might say, I want you to come and give me, I want you to do this. Or you might make a decision to call something or somebody, or they're going to call you or something or somebody. And all of a sudden you find yourself on a yacht and you go, here's what you always need to ask yourself. When did I put myself here? What you're saying is, let me connect the dots. Let me not be a confused manifester, an unconscious competent. Let me become conscious competent and be conscious of what brought me here. Because if you know how you got here, then you will know how to put yourself anywhere else. And then you have the confidence now that you're going to be there. And now you can go to bed at rest. Because you know how you got yourself here was this. Well, where else can I put myself? All right. Then I need to do this. And you're going to be there. And that's just like that. Now, I heard a man say that your words and speech equal immortality, or your image and speech equal immortality. The only reason and time they're going to change is when you stop it or you change the picture. So if you don't want to, for example, to experience the same thing over and over again, you need to change the image and the speech. That's as if to say, change the story. Now, if you like the story, keep rehearsing or repeating the story. Keep affirming and resurrect the picture. Keep affirming or resurrect the picture. That's why my first mentor said, let's store in our memory or hippocampus past that we are worthy of resurrecting over and over again. So when I talk about manifesting, we don't want to manifest a free cup of coffee unless you want to drink coffee for the rest of your life. What is it that you really, really want to experience? Waking up in front of your maybe coffee machine. What's the coffee machine? What does it look like? Can you see yourself being there? How to use it and do all of that. And so if we don't know what it's like to be on a yacht, to experience this and to experience that, all you have to do is just express the wish and the desire and see yourself there. And somehow, somewhere, sometime, you're going to make a decision, a random decision in the moment. Oh, I'm just going to go 3 days away and work in another place to change the atmosphere. You're not picking up on it that, oh my God, 3 weeks ago. No, only when you're in front of the image, that image is going to speak to you and say, you've been here before. But when? I remember when. I remember looking through that window at night and I could see all the lights of Atlanta just... And I said, oh no, this is not for me. I do not want to live in a high rise. No. But I got my wish, I got my desire. Sometimes you don't know what it is you want until you get it. And then you say, oh no, excuse me, this is not what I want. It's not a failed manifestation. It's still a manifestation, but it's not something you want to experience for the rest of your life. And so it's best if you get serious and say, well, what would I like to experience for the rest of my life? What would I like these physical eyes to look at for the rest of my life? Now you're changing. Now you're shifting big time. What would I like my hands to touch, my ears to hear, my mouth to taste, my nose to smell for the rest of my life? I know I like orange blossom candle, so you don't gift me anything else. Just give me orange blossom candle and I'll be happy. I will swim in it. I will put it on my hands. I will wipe it on my body. I know I like that. Don't ever give me a diamond ring. No, just give me an emerald. Okay, because this is what I've developed a liking and attraction to. Don't put me in, I don't know, whatever car. No, you put me in a Tesla and a Porsche because this is who I am. So whatever you begin to develop a liking for and think about on a constant basis, that is who you are, that is what you become, that's what you have. But if you don't know what it is you want yet, your likes and dislikes, you can say, okay, well, I don't know between this and that. Whatever you go in your imagination and you put your focus on, that's where you're physically going to go. And once you get there and you become aware, oh yeah, I put myself here because of that, then you say, oh, I got my answer. I don't know if I want to live in the mountains or by the beach. Yeah, the beach would be nice. If you end up going on that train of thought and you put yourself there, the day will come, you're going to be on the beach, in a beach house, and you're going to say, when did I put myself here? Oh yeah, it was when I asked myself if I wanted to live here or not. Oh my goodness, I went in my imagination. I had no resistance, no fear, no doubt and worry. No wonder it came. Look how easy and fast it came. From here to there, you're going to make another random decision that's going to be that bend and shift to take you there. The bend and the shift that's going to bring your manifestation to the path into reality is another decision. You're going to end up making another decision to move physically you're going to move. That physical move you do in your reality, it's the bend, or it's as if like you don't know what's around the corner, but you have to turn around the corner, and so you turn through a decision to turn. I decide to turn, and it's right that around the corner that creates actually that bend, or here it is. That's why I tell people, I don't know how this is going to come about. I don't know. But I know that built within this image, there's going to come another time. You're going to make another random decision. It may seem random, because to you it's logical in the present moment. And you might say, yeah, that's what I'm going to manifest, when in fact that's not what you're going to manifest in that moment. You're actually manifesting a previous image from the past. I talk about the law of decision. When you decide right now, for example, to be in this apartment to work, you might say that that's why I'm going. No. You're actually going in there because you manifested that image in the past. You've seen yourself in the high rise in the past. So that random decision to be in the apartment travels into the past, resurrects that old image, and then it comes into your future, and you say, oh my God, it was only then when I saw myself here. That's what I mean by a decision in the moment travels into the past and into the future. It creates it for you. You're picking it up from the memory and you're throwing it up in the front. But you're not going to know when and how that happens. Because I did not know 3 weeks later I was going to make a decision to change the place and where I was working. I did not know that that was another decision I was going to make in the future. But built within this idea, an image of me being in front of the building, in front of the window, was this decision that I was going to make to go and work in a high-rise. I hope that makes sense. This is how the law of decision works. This is how we change our life from decision to decision to decision to decision. And you don't know which decision is just that bend that's going to get you there. You just don't know. But what I can be certain and sure of is all images must come to pass. All images. Every vision has its appointed hour, which means no buts and ifs about it. If you've got it to the point of image, baby, you got it. So focus on the image. What images you want to create, and let go of them, because the day will come that another decision is going to put you right in front of it, and then you're going to learn how manifestation truly works. Okay, how these laws of the universe are working. The law of decision too is another law of the universe. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. Like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment below, hit the notification bell button, and if you want to be within the program to learn how to manifest like this, click the Manifest Without Money program below. It's a monthly membership program for a few months. It's a $50 a month. That's having dinner, 2 people once a month someplace. But what you get out of the program is, as you can see, a lot more. So for an hour every week, you get me live within the private group Manifest Without Money on Facebook. You have to be in the program to be within the group. So I'm hoping and I'm intending to see you in the group. I want to know you by name, and I want to know your purpose and the goals and desires that you have in your life right now, because I want to take you from where you are to where you want to be according to the law. We're not going to go to wishful thinking. We're going to operate with the law so you can live the life that you truly desire. All right? Thanks for being here. Much gratitude. This is Lumi. Bye.